All right, so do you see this? Well, sorry. Very good. Do you see this?
Yes.
Very good. All right. So, well, sorry. Okay, Anna. Good afternoon. Is she there? I don't. She has just sent a message, but I'm not sure. All right, Anna. You can talk to us whenever you want. Let me see. Good afternoon. Very good. Okay, so this is our second lesson of employment law. Let's state the date. Today is the 22nd of September. My God, it's September already. Happy springtime for all of you. And very good. We started our springtime here with I think 7 degrees or 8. It was so cold. My God, this weather. Very good. So, all right. So let's start with some new collocations. This is our second lesson of employment law. Very good. Romina, can you read the first one?
Yes. Highly confidential.
Okay. Highly confidential. What is highly in this case here? This is me as an English teacher talking. If you don't know, don't worry.
Like very.
Well, highly in this case it's being used as an intensifier,
Mm-hmm.
but well, you will see it in formal writing. You will often see this highly, extensively, excessively.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of intensifiers. Okay, Juan Ignacio, are you there?
Yes.
Very good. Can you read the next one?
To keep up to date with the law.
To keep up to date. Were you all able to download all of this material? The one that all of this is already uploaded on the platform, on the Google Classroom that we created with Adela. I constantly upload everything, so be sure to check on it from time to time. Oh, sorry. I think very good. Okay, Anna, don't worry. Just talk to us whenever you can. Well, so now you know, be careful because, well, where is it? Be careful because this expression has a hyphen. This is a compound, and that's why it's to keep up to date. So it has a hyphen, double hyphen. What does it mean, Juan Ignacio, to keep up to date with something?
I think that it could mean that you know the last of it.
If you don't worry, you can say it in Spanish if you don't know.
Estás actualizado.
Yes. To keep tracks on the current legislation. That's what it means. That's why the current with the law, the current legislation, the law. Very good. Tatiana, do you want to read the next one?
Okay. To comply with statute of the law.
Oh, sorry. My bad. It's statute.
Yeah, same.
With a statute to comply with a statute or the law. Yeah, sorry. My keyboard sometimes has fails a little bit from time to time. I forgot to include the letter. The statute, there's a typo there. To comply with the statute or the law. Tatiana, what do you mean? What do you think it means to comply with a statute or the law?
Comply.
To comply.
I don't know.
Very good, don't worry. Well, maybe Romina or maybe Juan Ignacio in Spanish or in English, you can tell me to comply with that. Maybe Anna,
it's the contrary of breaking the law.
Because sorry.
Como estar de acuerdo con.
To focus more.
O soy yo, estoy escuchando.
Sorry, is there a problem?
Yo te escucho todo cortado, no sé si es problema mío o si a todos les pasa, o si es. Como que te escucho todo cortado.
Ahora se escucha, pero antes se tildó.
Right, very good. So, well, you know that to comply with means to obey, more or less, to obey something and to do as you are supposed to, or as you are told. That's what it means to comply with. Juan Ignacio, did you study a lot of English before joining our class?
I have been studying, I don't know if a lot.
Right, or maybe Romina, have you also studied a lot of English because she was my student in the past.
Yo hice muchos años de inglés cuando era chica, después dejé, digamos.
Right, interesting. Well, next year I will have been studying English for 20 years, so congratulations to me. My God, it's been so long. Very good. You never keep track on it. Very good. Okay. Juan Ignacio, can you read the next one?
To be entitled to a leave or holiday.
Holiday. All of you, what does it mean to be entitled to a leave or a holiday?
Tener derecho.
Yes. Do you like being entitled to a leave or a holiday?
Yes.
For example, when are we entitled to a leave or holiday? Give me an example. If you don't know any, don't worry.
Yes, when you have a baby or when you get married.
Interesting. I didn't know you could have a leave if you were married.
Yes.
When you got married. Interesting. That's new for me. Very good. Thank you. Well, you could have also said when you are injured as well. Juan Ignacio, is there any other reason to be entitled to a leave or a holiday? You know.
Well, maybe when you are sick. No,
Yes.
I don't know if that is a holiday. No, that is other thing. Maybe there are some cases when, I don't know, when a family member dies, they give you holidays. That also.
Holiday. Yes, it's that's also new for me. I didn't know that up until recently. So you are right. Very good. Very good to all of you. Tatiana, do you know any other reason to be entitled to a leave or a holiday? I'm not sure how much of an expert are you on the topic. Very good.
En Rusia hay los vacaciones pagados, que los trabajadores tienen derecho de como un mes por año para vacaciones en trabajo.
Interesting. Cool. Do you know that it's always nice to know about other countries, because this is all based on Britain or the Americans, and it's nice to know about other countries. My father, for example, teaches constitutional law, and he teaches sometimes about monarchies, for example, and that's a whole type of different, it's a different type of legislation, and it can be very, very cool as well. But well, I digress. Romina, can you read the prepositional phrase here?
Yes. To work in employment law.
So now you know it's to work in employment law, you know, in. Afterwards, you can it's not necessary for you to copy this because it's already down, uploaded on the platform. I constantly tell you, do you keep tabs on the platform?
Yes.
Yes, no, but I usually write my own notes in order to help me when I study.
Right. That's even better. Very good. Very good. Okay. Anna, you can always tell us, you can always give your opinion on anything. I'm here. I'm paying attention to you. Don't worry. Very good. Okay. Thank you for being so patient. Right. To work in employment law. And I told you, all of this is already on the platform. So don't worry if we move too fast, if we don't have the time to copy everything, or if you don't remember, don't worry, because everything is on the platform and it's a lot of work. So I hope you enjoy it. Right, can you read the example, Romina?
Yes. Shane has worked in employment law for 5 years.
So now you know it's in employment law, not on or within. It's in. Right. Tatiana, can you read the next one?
Yes. To cope with a problem.
With a problem. Everyone, what does it mean to cope with?
Deal.
To deal with. Very good. In that case, you're missing a preposition. Sorry, I'm an English teacher. I cannot help it. Yes, to deal with something. Right. Can you read the example, Tatiana?
Yes. Solicitors in this area of law have to cope with some very emotional clients.
Very much. Anyone of you who among you is a lawyer? Maybe Juan Ignacio, are you a lawyer?
Yes.
Or, well, Anna, are you also a lawyer? Well, she'll tell us, because I wanted to know, has any one of you ever had to cope with emotional clients?
Me no. Until now, no.
Well, yes. Well, as a teacher, I have had to cope with emotional parents, so I get it a little bit. Very good. Juan Ignacio, can you read the next one?
To advise someone on a particular issue.
So now you know it's to advise on a particular issue. It's pretty much the same as in Spanish, right? I think it's easy to remember.
Yes.
Very good. Can you read the example, Juan Ignacio?
This morning, I advised members of the local Chamber of Commerce on employers' duties regarding maternity leave.
Maternity leave. Romina, that's the name for it. Maternity leave. Now you know.
Hello, all of you.
Which is the name for maternity leave in Spanish?
Licencia por maternidad.
Maternidad.
For maternidad. Interesting. Now you know it's maternity leave.
Leave.
Leave. You have to smile. Leave. Leave. No, but it's true. You have to smile. Leave. Remember, it's a leave, so you have to smile. Leave.
Leave.
Very good.
Diana,
Yeah.
Okay. We also have Anna, but she's with her
Anna.
children.
Okay, Anna, how are you?
She's with
Hello,
her
Anna.
children, and so she cannot answer. Well, she is
Okay.
been answering very
Yeah.
politely, and well,
Okay.
I hope she can tell us more about what she thinks. But well,
Okay.
it's difficult with the texting. Right. Very
Hi.
good. So we were starting here to advise someone on a particular issue. Now we are good. I think we are ending in this part here. Romina, can you read the next one?
Yeah. To increase in number over a few years.
To increase in number over a few years. Very good. Now you know it's in and over.
Mhm.
Can you pronounce over?
Over.
Because it's difficult, trust me.
Yes.
All right, can you read the example?
Employment lawyers have greatly increased in number over the last few years.
What do you think? Is that true?
Maybe.
Maybe because she's an accountant, remember?
Well, maybe accountants have greatly increased in number over the last few years. Do you think it's true?
I don't know. Maybe.
Right. All right. Maybe Juan Ignacio, what do you think? Employment lawyers have greatly increased in number over the last few years. Is that true here in Argentina?
It could be possible here in Argentina. Yes.
Wow.
I don't know. I think so, but I'm not sure.
Very good. Don't worry. If you think their questions are weird, don't worry. I know.
Okay.
Right. Very good. Tatiana, can you read the next one here?
Yes. To hold information on a computer.
No, you know, it's on a computer. On a computer. Not in a computer, it's on a computer.
One rule that I was told in the professorate that everything that should be written on a sheet of paper, on something, on an image, on anything, should be on and not in. So if I'm writing on the computer, or I'm writing on a sheet of paper, on a paper in a book, on a piece of paper, or on a page of a book, or anything, any kind of surface, and I'm writing on it, it's on it and it's not in it. It's not escribo en el libro, but escribo sobre el libro. It's every time is on the preposition is on. That was one rule I was told in the professorate, and I think that it was very useful.
You know, they call it teaching training course.
Teaching training course and not professorate. Thank you.
No,
Tomás.
teaching training course. I've heard that from methodologists. They call it teaching training courses. Very good. And also, what Adela said, I can add another fact that even if you write on the sand, you're still supposed to use the preposition on the sand.
On the sand.
Or on the wall. Again, there is an idiom, the writing is on the wall. So now you know. And this is interesting, to hold information. Do we use the same expression to hold information on something?
No, sería él. Acá.
Right. As in mantener información
En la
within
computadora.
something.
The common sense is to use en, but it's not in, but on every time.
Right, but sometimes within can be used as in as well, and it's not being used here. It's not the idea of a container. Right. Schooling for mission. Sorry, Tatiana. Very good. Can you read the next one, Tatiana?
All of our clients' contact details are held on our computer.
You know, contact clients, contact details. Do all of you have any contact details on your computer? Because it's very dangerous. Right. I think I'm the only one laughing again. Very good. Okay, Juan Ignacio, can you read the next one?
To contribute to something.
To contribute.
Contribute.
Contribute doesn't exist, so be careful.
Okay.
Right, to contribute to something. Sometimes it could be contribute for, but I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna say that it's correct to say contribute for. Very good. Okay, Juan Ignacio, can you read the example?
My employer contributes every month to my private pension plan.
Contributes.
Contributes.
Yes, it's annoying.
Practice.
It's annoying. Don't worry. It's just a quick remark. Don't worry. It's okay. Very good. Contributes every month to my private pension plan. Do we call it pension plans here in Argentina?
No.
Maybe pension fund.
Tu posibilidad de jubilarte. That's how we call it.
Posibilidad. I didn't know that. Interesting. Very good. So, who else is there? Yeah, very good. Is there? I think there is a couple more. Romina, can you read the next one?
To end your employment with the company.
You know, I think another verb could also be used to terminate. I think
Terminate.
I'm not sure.
Yes.
Adela, is that right?
Yes, to terminate and to discontinue.
Discontinue. Yes.
Your relationship with the company.
Those are very, very formal expressions, so I advise you to use it.
Yeah.
So now you know it's to end your employment with a company. But in that case, if you use another verb, you don't use the preposition with a company. That's why they used it here. Okay, Romina, can you read the example?
I give notice that I will end my employment with the Royal Chatsworth Bank on the 30th of April.
30th of April. Which is the expression we normally use when we say give notice that I will end my employment with. Do we use the same expression in Spanish? Notifico que.
Yes. We note.
We notify.
Notice. We give notice.
To give notice. Very good.
Yes.
Trust me, as soon as I know how to maybe scratch with a pen here, I'm gonna use it a lot, but not now because I haven't been, I don't know much about Google Slides. Okay, Tatiana, can you read the final one? Oh, yes. All the information on the computer, and I think you read it. So, sorry, I think this is sorry, there's a mistake. I think this is doubled. Okay, so let's do some activities. Hello, Maria.
Hello. Sorry, I was late.
Hola, María.
Hola.
Sorry. Hola, Maria. Sorry. Hello. Sorry.
Hello. Hello, Maria.
Very good. Are you all watching? I'm not sure if I'm sharing the screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good.
Why the Malvinas? Tell us.
Because I'm a huge fan of Malvinas courses. And don't get me started because I can talk hours on end. So let's move on.
Okay.
Very good. Okay. Do you all want the link for it? Or
Yes.
you can just watch me work on it. Don't worry.
No,
Where's the link?
send us the link.
Very good. Oh,
No veo
sorry.
link, ¿verdad?
What's the problem with it? I cannot. Right. Okay. Then, all right. There you can work on it.
Okay.
And we can have lots of fun.
Oh, ha, ha, ha.
Ha 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 ha. Very good. We have an anonymous bear. Okay. Well, Anna, as always, you can tell us what you think through texting, and someone will have to tell me what she says because I don't.
Also, Anna can click on the link and work on the jump.
Yeah, she can work with us.
Yes.
It's not necessary to keep tabs on the meeting.
Okay, she says. Go on, please.
All right, very good. It will be a pleasure. That's why it's so sad to see someone with a camera turned off.
Okay.
That's why. Okay. Romina, can you read
First
the
of
first?
all, Tomás, this is all the material that comes from the Tools book, isn't it? I recognize that.
All
okay.
of this, and
Very
this is all.
for
This
Juan
is
Ignacio.
all higher level.
Yes, but that's the idea for Juan Ignacio. Excellent.
Juan Ignacio, very good. For any one of you who wants to sit for the TOEFL examination, this has all been a huge preparation because this is all higher level.
Yes.
Congratulations, you're working with one of the greatest difficulty.
Yes.
Types of vocabulary. Okay, Romina, can you read the title here? All of you go to frame number 2, if you can.
Yes.
If you can.
I can.
Working in employment law.
Okay, read the assignment right there.
Okay. Paul Hollingworth is a partner in the law firm Freeman Smith. He works in the employment department. Today, Paul Hollingworth is speaking to a group of trainee lawyers and giving them his opinion about working as a solicitor in employment law. Fill the gaps in the text with the word from the box below.
Box below. Very good. Now, I advise all of you to take a picture of the expressions here so that you don't have to go back and forth.
Yes.
If you want, as always, you can always go back.
Yes.
Very good. I'm doing it right now. Right. Yes, very good. Okay, so let's move on. Tatiana, can you start reading? Here in frame number 2, you can. Oh, sorry. Is it too small? Maybe I can make it bigger.
Oh, it's okay.
¿Dónde yo puedo ver aparte el lista de palabras?
You can take the picture on slide 2.
On slide 2.
That's the idea.
Trust me.
I will post the picture on the group.
Trust me, if I had another way of doing it, I would find it, but it's not because it's the pages are very, very big and it's a lot of work. So I hope you like it. I truly hope you like it. Very good. Okay, so maybe Romina. Sorry, not Romina, Juan Ignacio. can you start reading here? We are on frame number 3.
Number 3, okay.
From the beginning.
Yes.
Okay. It's extremely difficult to describe a typical case in employment law because there is a lot of variety. For example, the nature of the work means that you have to deal with contentious work, such as acting for a client at an employment. And
everyone of you, all of you, what do you think? Employment what?
Employment what?
We have employers, judgments, tribunal, confidential, compliant, governed, representation, statutory, legislation, data, safety, and paternity.
Tribunal.
Tribunal.
As an employment, I think for employment as a tribunal. Very, very good. Very good, Romina.
Okay.
Okay, tribunal. Can you go on reading, Juan Ignacio? Maybe up until this part here, and then someone else will go on.
And non-contentious work, such as drafting a contract of employment. I decided to specialize in employment law because the work is varied and interesting.
And interesting, very good. For future reference, all of you, be careful. Repeat, variety.
Variety.
Variety. It's really hard to remember. Variety.
Variety.
It's varied and interesting. Very, very good, Juan Ignacio. Nice. I like it. Okay, Maria, can you go on reading? Maria, is Maria there? Yes.
Yes. Sorry. Cases are usually of a very sensitive nature and therefore highly sometimes requiring very careful handling. I act for both employers and employees, although, to be honest, it is usually an employer who is more likely to be able to afford legal.
What do you think? Legal what?
Legal what? Legal
representation.
Representation.
Yes,
very, very good. Yes, I like it.
Yes. Okay.
Must be so sad when someone cannot afford a representation.
Yes.
And what about letter B? What do you think? Therefore, highly are very sensitive nature and are therefore highly
confidential.
Confidential, yes. Very, very good.
Confidential.
Confidential, yes. Areas of the law, but the issues concerned. Okay, Maria, can you go on reading? Where were we?
Yes. Representation. However, it is an area of law, perhaps second only to family law, where a client's emotions are involved. To work in employment law, you need to be able to cope with that and to understand that clients feel very strongly about the issues concerned. What is to cope?
To cope with.
All of you, tell her, what is to cope with?
To cope with.
We have just learned it.
To deal with.
To deal with,
yes.
This is what Juan Ignacio said. But to deal with, all right, I was going to ask you for something more definite, but there is not much time. Okay. Tatiana, can you go on reading right here? Do you see it? I'm not sure if you can.
Tatiana?
Sí. Employment law covers the rights of workers and the obligations of tengo que ver palabras maybe salary and
Yes.
The obligations of workers and the obligations of, what do you all think?
obligations of
It says here workers, and what is the opposite of workers? Well, I mean, who are supposed to employ the workers?
Employers.
Employees.
Employers.
Employers. There's
Employers. Very good.
employers.
Yes.
Employers. Because employment law covers the rights of workers and the obligations of employees. Is the same in Argentina? The rights of workers and the obligations of the employers.
Yes, that's right.
Right. So it's the same here. Okay, can you go on reading, Tatiana? Yes, right. Let me show you right here.
In the UK, these rights and obligations come from the following main sources.
Okay, Romina, go on. Thank you, Tatiana.
Act of Parliament which give rise to blah 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 rights and obligations.
What do you think?
Maybe legislation.
Yes.
I'm not sure because it should be an adjective rather than a acts of parliament which give rise to legislation, rights and obligations. Maybe. Okay, let's leave it like that for a while and then we'll go back to it.
Okay.
But well, yes, we can just write legislation, rights, although I'm not sure. But well, very good. Go on reading the next one, Romina.
Employment contracts which give rise to contractual rights and obligations. This area is largely blah 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 by the common law, and there is a large body of law created by earlier decisions.
So what do you all think? This area is largely what? It should an adjective in the past should go there. Which one do you think it is?
Govern.
Govern. Very good. I like it. Govern. Yes. European legislation and go on reading the final part here, Romina. Go to frame number 4, all of you.
European Union legislation and blah 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 from the European Court of Justice.
What do you all think? And from the European Court of Justice. Remember that it says here European Union legislation. So we're talking about legislation here.
Statutory.
Maybe judgments?
Judgments. Judgments of. Well, let's try that. Still, I'm not sure. Let's try that. Maybe you're right and I'm wrong. Very good. Congratulations. Okay. Juan Ignacio, can you read the next part here?
I have been with this firm for 12 years, and in that time, I have dealt with all aspects of employment law. This include
Go on, go.
drafting contracts of employment, advising employers on with new acts of parliament, health and
On what? Sorry, everyone advising employers on what?
It's one of the same list of words.
safety.
Safety. Really? Let's see, safety. Let's try that. Because it never says anything about safety.
I thought that you were talking health and safety. No, that I don't know. I was thinking about the next one.
Right. But yes, you're right. Health and safety. Yes. At work. And this is interesting. Issues. Issues.
Work
is
issues.
Such a flexible expression.
Yes.
Advising employers on what?
Work issues. Okay.
No, but I mean letter H. My God, there are so many.
Advising employers on with new acts. Isn't it cope with? Coping with? No, I don't know.
No, because there is no prepositional, no phrasal verbs to use
Cope
here.
with.
All of them are just adjectives or nouns. So
cope is not in the list.
Not in the list.
Advising employers on
complying with. Ahí está. Complying with. Complying with. No coping. Complying with.
Very good. Complying with. Remember remember that's why I taught the importance of prepositions, and it's so hard to take prepositions in mind.
The thing is that it's not only a preposition, it's almost a phrasal verb, it's something that goes together all the time. To comply with, complying with, complying with, complying with. Should be recorded in our brain.
In that case,
comply with.
But remember, the book is not written by English methodologists, but by lawyers and people who want to teach legal English.
Well,
and so
comply with.
It's not for you to learn English, it's for you to learn legal English. That's why. Sorry, it's my that's why I get what is so difficult. Right, it's health and safety at work issues. And go on reading, Juan Ignacio.
Advising on all aspects of discrimination at work, advising on family-related issues such as maternity and rights.
What? Maternity, and what is the opposite of maternity?
Paternity.
Paternity, yes.
Paternity. The opposite.
Well, I'm not sure. We're not discussing that here. We're just talking about nouns.
The thing is that they take into account the gender issue, maternity and paternity.
Paternity, very good. I like it. Yes. Related issues such as maternity and paternity rights. Go on reading.
Advising on pension rights.
Juan Ignacio.
Advising on pension rights. Protection.
Protection.
Data.
Data protection, yes.
Data protection.
Yes, all of you smile.
Tomás,
yes, all of you smile and think of the data. Smile, do this, do it with me. Data.
Data. Okay.
That's it.
Data.
That's data. Very good. Data protection.
Data protection.
And well, we have acting on behalf of clients at the employment tribunal.
Tatiana has abandoned us. Data.
Data, yes.
Tatiana left. A picture.
Tatiana, but I can still see her. Why?
Okay.
It is her internet.
Okay, Tatiana. No,
Very
she's
good.
there. She's there. Okay,
She's
what
right
else?
there. Okay,
Acting
so
on behalf of clients
maybe,
and employment tribunals.
Tatiana, can you read the final part right
Yes.
here?
Yes. It is fair to say that employment law has required an increasing number of lawyers over the last years, largely because employees are a lot more aware of their rights and they used to be. Also, there has been a lot of new
New words, everyone.
New, a lot of new, last one, the last one.
Yo no tengo palabras.
Legislation?
Well, maybe
yes.
in Spanish, no,
regulations.
there isn't
New
much need
regulations.
to say it in English because this is very similar to Spanish as well.
Legislation.
Legislation. Yeah, the thing is that Romina had just proposed legislation for the previous one. So well, we can just
I think it's regulations.
What?
I think it's regulations.
It
Because
should
it's
be regulations, but there is
Pero no está en la lista, no está en la lista.
It's not on the list.
Okay.
Everyone, look here.
I was
Again,
a creative
it's
person.
not on the list.
Okay, we are right.
No.
Inventemos.
No. All of you think of this preposition on the list.
On the list, on the sheet of paper, on the computer,
yes, on the list, on the
anything,
sheet of paper.
on the wall, on.
Every time is a good time to teach English.
Okay.
Always remember that.
Okay.
Legislation, yes. Well, let's see. Legislation, okay. Go on reading, Tatiana.
A lot of new legislation, some of it from the European Union. So we have to keep employers completely up to date with the law. I think it's true to say that employers feel slightly under fire at the moment. By that I mean that employers feel they are being attacked by the law while employees are protected by it. Employing people is a tricky business these days, and employers must get good advice every step of the way.
Okay.
What do you all think? Is that true? Do employers feel attacked?
They say they feel attacked.
That's new.
I don't know whether all of you know that nowadays I am a judge on employment law. Now,
yeah, you're supposed to call her your honor or your lordship.
Yes, or yes.
Every one of you have to call her your lordship.
Lordship. Okay.
Lordship.
Okay, your lordship.
Or I'm not sure if ladyship exists, but lordship at least in Britain.
Okay, a gender issue again.
Yes. I'm not sure.
Yes. Okay.
So lordship. Legislation.
And then last slide, and then we go for the listening activity, please.
Very good.
Okay.
Yes, I wanted to end the one here. Go to frame number 3, and let's see. Romina said legislation when she said acts of parliament which give rise to what?
Okay. Give rise. That's another collocation.
I do have one word in mind because it's the final one. Who wants to say it? Which one do you think it is?
Statutory.
Statutory, yes. Very good. Statutory, very, very good. Okay. Very good, all of you. Very good. How many of you work in on employment law?
Or human
Sorry,
resources.
in employment law.
Or human resources, maybe.
Well,
Whether
I'm not
they are
sure.
accountant, they can work on human resources.
Interesting. I didn't
Yes.
know they could work on in human resources.
They used to work, the accountants used to work on human resources departments. Romy,
Good.
what is your field of expertise, Romy?
Sí, un poco de eso tengo en el trabajo.
Okay.
Human resources. Very good. Now
Yes,
it's
and
just for
Anna
you
is
to.
also an accountant, and maybe Anna works also on human resources. Anna Morales.
Okay.
Okay.
Right now, so I wanted someone to say whether they have some experience in employment law, so that we can go on working with prepositions. Right. Okay, every one of you.
Maria has.
Maria has experience. Very good. Okay, so all of you go to frame number 5. We have a lot to go. Sorry, no, it's a joke.
No, last one.
Yes,
because
obviously,
then
it's
we
the last
go
one.
for the other activity. Yes.
No, let's first go to the other activity, because this is a 2-slide activity.
Okay. Well, so we close
do you
this.
want... I'm going to stop sharing.
Okay.
I'm going to stop recording. Should I
Yes,
do it?
and then we start again with the other activity. Yes. I ask you, all of you,